Good morning and welcome to Crypto Charts Daily. This is the Crypto Charts Daily Report. Today is Thursday, September 4th, 2025. Let's get right into it. The market cap has decreased by 0.3%, and the CMC 20 has also decreased by 0.5%. So a small little bleed this morning, but the Fear and Greed Index, Altcoin Season, and the average crypto RSI have increased since yesterday. Let's get right into the technical analysis. Starting off our analysis with Bitcoin, not much has changed since yesterday. Still just monitoring how price will react to this order block. If we end up closing below this order block today, price will probably end up pushing down into our support, and we could look for buying opportunities out of support. If price ends up pushing up above this high today of 13,500, then we will look for continuation to resistance or possibly to break resistance. Ethereum, same analysis as yesterday, still just waiting for price to push out of this support zone or perhaps break below it. Look for a break of this high today of 4,500 or look for a close bearish below this daily candle of about $4,300. Just waiting to see how price will react to the support zone. XRP, the start of the week, we pushed above our resistance at 283, and the last daily candle closed pretty neutral, I'd say. Buyers and sellers deciding what they want to do here at this zone, and we'll just see how this daily candle closes today. Obviously, we would like to see a close below this resistance line and perhaps flip to support and look for the break and retest. Or if it ends up closing below this resistance line, this line will continue to act as resistance and push price down. Binance Coin, again, still waiting for the break of this liquidity, the break of this trend line to go down and retest the higher time frame support zones or order blocks. Solana, same thing, building up a lot of trend line liquidity, but we are trending above the support and resistance line now. So again, just looking for some sort of break and retest or impulsive push up and then retest. Cardano, our analysis seems again pretty spot on. Break and retest of the support and resistance, and we're going to see if any of these order blocks hold with this support here. Chainlink still holding its relative support and order blocks, but again, over the next day, look for this daily candle close. If it closes bearish, perhaps below this low of 22,500, price will probably push down, fill and balance, and perhaps retest this $17 zone again. Price ends up pushing up and closing bullish on the day, we will probably test this resistance of 26,900. Stellar Lumens still trading under resistance, looking for any sort of strength to make this low, perhaps a sweep. We could go retest this area, perhaps break out and then retest, but we are just trading under this resistance, so I would expect price to test this perhaps in the coming days, but if it doesn't and price just continues to break these lows, obviously I am looking for higher time frame support to be tested. Avalanche still just trying to hold this support. If this candle ends up closing below 24.29 on the day and closes bearish, nice bearish order block, price will probably push past this low of 22.67. And then I'd obviously expect price to test support of 21.75. Hedera, same thing as yesterday, and quite like Stellar Lumens, just looking for a retest of that resistance, filling some imbalance. But if it keeps breaking these lows and just continues to break down, I'd expect price to come fill in balance or perhaps retest some higher time frame order blocks or support. Polkadot still trading between these highs and lows. Again, nice accumulation to the downside, and at any point we could test supports and perhaps rebound to the upside, but we are just in some sort of accumulation phase. Uniswap, again, guys, a lot of these coins were testing support, testing their order blocks that broke structure to the upside. But starting off the day here, I'm going to be honest, none of these coins look strong. They all look pretty bearish this morning. So I just think we're going to continue to see price breakdown off of order blocks like this and probably break through these support zones. Hondo, we are looking for the push above this high over the past few days. It looks like the last daily candle made a run for that resistance, almost tested that resistance of $1. Again, pretty spot on analysis from yesterday. We said price will go and test $1, but look for the closure on this daily candle to be strong. But as you guys can see, this is what's called a liquidation. We made a run, but then wicked out and ended up closing the day below that high. So price will probably end up pushing down, back down to test the support or whatever's going on down here. We'll probably end up breaking these lows. Polygon, you could see perfectly testing this resistance at 30 cents here. If it ends up closing bearish below 26.76, I expect it to push down. But if we end up holding this and closing bullish on the day, again, just looking for the break and retest of 30 cents. Algorand, again, testing its support and 4-hour order block, but price isn't looking too strong today. And if we end up closing below 22.71, I'd expect this to flip resistance and we continue to the downside. Quant still accumulating above its respective order block, but under its resistance. So again, look for the test of this order block or look for the test of support at 79.68. IOTA failed to make the push up out of this order block in the past few days, well, in the past day. And as you can see, we are now testing that order block again, and we'll probably end up closing bearish today and pushing below this order block and taking out this liquidity. XDC still just in a weird type of low volume accumulation phase. Again, look for the test of support. This was Tanner with the Crypto Charts Daily Report. If you enjoyed this type of content, subscribe. And if you told your friends to buy crypto at the highs and they now hate you, please send them this video and it might help them ease their mind a little bit or make it worse. I don't know. Thank you guys. Peace out.